Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ghostmac webinar series this afternoon. I'm Danny here. Our topic for today is indeed an interesting topic, especially during this recovery movement control order. I would like to first and foremost congratulate all of you who have taken the wonderful initiative to learn a new skill, not only for yourself, but also for the good of your organization and also for your clients. I also like to take this opportunity to thank all of our frontliners who are out there risking their life to save lives. Our hats off to them. Before we kick off with our first presenter today, a few quick reminders so that we could learn and enjoy today's webinar without much interruption. First of all, please remember to mute your mic so that your secrets are not being heard by all of us. Second, please do keep calm and stay connected in the event that we might have an internet interruption. Third, please show your love and encouragement to our two young presenters who have worked very hard to prepare this webinar, especially for you. Also, kindly check on your microphone and speaker setting in case if you cannot hear our presenter's voice. You can always check on the options button with 3 horizontal dots, which is located in between the chat button and the cross button in red. Or else, if you cannot solve the issue, you can right away drop the message in our chat box and our technical team will guide you. We would also like to invite all the participants to join on our Global Business Network WhatsApp group. As you can see, we have provided the QR code to join on our WhatsApp GPN group. The main objective of the GPN are to learn, interact, and participate in webinar and activities conducted by industry and thought leaders. You can also get access to webinar links, mentoring, resource, and support. You can also get the material of presentation here. Other than that, you can also get information for future webinar. So kindly join us on our GPN WhatsApp group for the updates. With that, let me introduce our first presenter of today, our young and restless and always talented Mr. Desmond. Over to you, Desmond.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Desmond. Welcome to our webinar. Today, I would like to talk about start and operate your very own eMarketplace. So, what is eMarketplace? An eMarketplace is a type of e-commerce web platform that helps vendors and potential buyers find each other online, then interact. This means that as an organization or individual, a business or seller can sell their products and services in this e-marketplace. They can sell anything such as food and beverage, electronic gadgets, and even service. Service that you could offer in e-marketplace can be cleaning service, especially during this pandemic period. Cleaning service that you could provide can be disinfect of the house or the unit, cost of the SOP, which is stand for Standard Operating Procedure that required by the government. Some of the business must follow the SOP in order to continue operate their business, then only can open to public. So we can see that there is a demand, then you can offer this service on eMarketplace. It's also very convenient for people who need this service because when they search online about the organization that could provide this infect service, they may find you among the search results. eMarketplace actually can bring many benefits to your business, but we'll talk about that later. Now, let me show you the example of eMarketplace. I believe everyone heard about this eMarketplace and shop with them before, which is Taobao, Alibaba, Amazon, Lazada, and Shopee. These e-marketplaces are very well known and you are able to find most of the things that you want in this e-marketplace. And these e-marketplaces are also B2B e-marketplace, B2C e-marketplace, and C2C e-marketplace. Let me explain to you what is B2B e-marketplace. B2B, also called business to business, is an e-marketplace bring businesses together to enable online wholesale purchase, distributions, import, export, and other commercial transactions. Even though the substantial size and volume of B2B transactions, there are many benefits for sellers participating in this e-marketplace environment. The next is B2C, is business to consumer. This is an e-marketplace that allows business to directly transact with end users of their products, prompting customer service and a deeper communication between the retailer and the end consumer. And the last one is C2C, also called consumer to consumer. This is an innovative way to allow consumers to interact with each other. C2C e-marketplace facilitates secure environments for customers to track goods and services to each other. Next, these are the examples of niche e-marketplace. Niche market is a small, specialized market for a particular or service, for a particular product or service. Examples of niche e-marketplace is Bonanza, TradeJoy, and House. I believe most of the people doesn't even heard one of these before because they only sell specific category of products or services only, just like Bonanza. Bonanza is an online marketplace that permits its user to sell everything from antique to electronics. The next example is TradeJoy. TradeJoy was founded in 2013 as a marketplace for selling subscription boxes for every patient or lifestyle. And the last one is House. House is a marketplace for architecture, interior design, home improvements, and the other. It also offers a catalog version of the living room, lighting, outdoor, and much more. So, as you can see, these three examples that I showed to you, these are also e-marketplace, even though they only sell specific products or service only, because there are plenty of sellers compete with each other in selling the same products or services. The buyer also has the ability to choose among the sellers and compare the products or price. In eMarketplace, actually there is 4 parties involved in it, which is platform provider, operator, merchant or seller, and customer or buyer. As I mentioned just now, eMarketplace is not only limited to business to consumer. It also can be business to business or consumer to consumer. Right now, let me explain these 4 roles to you one by one. The first party, platform provider, which is us. We have developed the platform which consisting of few payment gateway and delivery service. And this we provide the platform to the buyer and seller where they can sell or buy the products and services. The second party, operator, also called management, is the people who are in charge of operating and controlling the platform. They are also planning, organizing, and leading the campaign. The third party, merchant or seller, is a business or individual, an organization or seller, or even a brand that's selling the products or services. The last party, which is customer or buyer, is a business or individual, an organization or buyer who buy the products or services from a brand, business, or an organization. So after we have understand the four parties involved in eMarketplace, let me show you few examples that you can sell in eMarketplace. First, you can sell fresh fruits and vegetables in eMarketplace or even as a selling halal food eMarketplace. In eMarketplace, you can sell anything. As I has mentioned earlier, you can also offer a service such as cleaning service, which we already had discussed about it earlier, or even other service that you have. You can also sell electronic gadgets such as laptop, headphones, printer, or others. These are the things that you will see in your daily life because as technology become better and change our life, the technology has improved our life and people nowadays will have at least one electronic gadget because everything is become portable and manageable. Another example that you can sell is second-hand game console. Of course, you can sell any second-hand items besides the game console. Your customer will tend to buy the second-hand items because of the price will be cheaper than the original price. The second-hand item, which is still can be used or still in the new condition, this means that that item still have the value, so people will buy it. You can also sell unique products or the things that are not available on other e-marketplace. You do not need to worry about will the customer buy from you because as long as there is a demand for customer, then they will buy it. And e-marketplace is online business. When your business goes online, means your business are available to worldwide. So people from different countries were also able to find your products that you are selling. And you do not need to worry about how you could receive the money from your customers and how you can deliver to them because our platform consisting of few payment gateway and delivery service. Why e-marketplace? All the people now tend to shop online because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And for the traditional business, they are forced to change their business mode, which is from offline to online. So they can continue earning even though their physical store are not available at the time. And the business should have start to have a strong sense on 3S, which is survive, sustain, and succeed in this new normal. First of all, is to ensure your business to survive in this crisis. If your business can survive, then it's time to keep your business sustained. Then only your business can succeed in this crisis. It was because in the new normal, it's all about shifting from the old normal to the new normal. Therefore, organizations must adapt or transform before they can survive, sustain, and then succeed. So, what is happening in today's world? The new normal has forced us to make changes faster. And what changes for the world or the society is forced to make? For example, the shift one, which is from physical shopping to online shopping. Of course, because Before this crisis, we already had online shopping. People buy things on Lazada, Shopee, or Amazon. But for the last few months, we don't really do physical shopping anymore because this crisis requires the consumer to stay safe, create a contactless environment between people. Therefore, the shifting has become faster because of it. So, the key question here is how do you create a winning virtual experience for the customer compared to other businesses? So, this is our first shift due to the new normal. The second shift is from local to global. Most of the businesses have to make changes and they can't just place their focus on physical stores anymore. Therefore, they need to make their business goes online. When your business goes online, it also means that it's time for you to compete with global businesses because online businesses means you have to compete with all the other similar businesses on the internet. So the key question here is how do you compete well with global competitors? Because you are no longer competing with local shop anymore. You need to stand out from the other online businesses competitors. So this will be our second shift in this new normal. The third shift from limited hours to 24/7. Because of COVID-19 pandemic, some of the traditional business has closed down because their business are conducted in offline only. Even now, the business are allowed to open to public again. Some of the business could not recover the loss and eventually cannot maintain their business. So they have to make their business goes online. So their products and services will be available to public 24/7. This means they can continue to earn even though their physical store is closed. Now, I will talk about the 10 benefits that eMarketplace can bring to your business. The first benefit, 24/7 facility. Because eMarketplace is an online business, so it will operate 24/7 and your customers are able to visit at any time. Second benefit, self-service shopping. In this case, you do not need to hire workers to serve your customers anymore, unlike the traditional shopping. So your customers will be totally self-service as they can browse for the products, view the details of the products, and purchase it. Third benefit, no space or time limitations. This is similar to the first point, which is 24/7, because your business are conducted online. So there will be no time limitations. Your customers can visit at any time as long as they have the internet connection. Fourth benefit, accurate orders. All the actions and order will be captured by the platform. There will be zero mistake because everything is programmed and controlled by the system. Fifth benefit, accurate and prompt payment. Our platform provided few payment gateway for your customer to pay for their products. All the details and amount will be auto-generated and captured by the system. Sixth benefit, transaction security and buyer protection policies. We will protect the customer's data and their bank account details, prevent from hackers or any negative situation that may cause to them. Seventh benefit, lower cost. When you start and operate your very own eMarketplace, you do not need to hire workers to serve the customers anymore. So you can totally operate your business by yourself only. Eight benefits, connectivity and trust. eMarketplace build connectivity between seller and buyers and help them to build trust, which allows the transaction process through the feedback comments received by customers and other sellers. The 9 benefit larger catalog for buyers. eMarketplace consists of plenty of sellers which are selling the same category of products or services. So, as a buyer, they can always compare the price and quality of the products among the sellers. The last benefit, eMarketplace from the feedback from customers to retailers. So, the seller actually can make the improvement based on their customers' feedback in order to satisfy them and make sure they will have a better experience next time. Another advantage of using our platform is as long as you have the products, then you can join us as a merchant for free to start and operate your very own eMarketplace right away. You can start operate your business and sell online immediately without large initial investment in setting up your online business because we already set up for you. Our eMarketplace platform is also enhanced with various CRM, which stands for Customer Relationship Management, capabilities to help you boost sales, engage, interact, and reward your customers efficiently and effectively. For an example, you can use our reward CRM to reward your potential customers or existing customers, such as giving them a voucher or offer them a member price, which is slightly cheaper than the original price, rewarding people able to get them to repeat their behavior, which means providing you with more business. That's why, as I have mentioned just now, our eMarketplace platform can help your business to grow revenue. Now, I would like to end my talk at here and hand it over to Mr. Danny. He will introduce the next presenter, Mr. Tate. He will gradually show you and explain in details what our platform can do. Thank you.
Thank you, Desmond, for the sharing. I hope you have enjoyed and learned from the first presenter as much as I do. Let's give him a big round of applause. There we go. So right now we will now continue with the second presenter of today's webinar, which is he will demo the eMarketplace by using our platform. To share with us on the second presenter, let's put our hand together to welcome the one and only, always ready, Mr. Dad. Over to you, Dad.
Okay, thank you, Danny, and thank you, Desmond, for his sharing on why you should start and operate your very own e-marketplace. So, as stated by Desmond earlier during his sharing, if you dream of starting and operate your very own e-marketplace, we at GoSmart will help you make it a reality. Your idea could be anything: a hyper-local marketplace for local seller, or a discovery app for home services, or a platform that aggregated cannabis dispensary, or collaboration of freelancer, or even a marketplace like Airbnb. So with GoSmart, you can build it all. The the flexibility of the platform to build every marketplace make it the better online marketplace builder, as you do not need to worry about having need coding knowledge or worry about the hosting cost for your e-marketplace. So we as a platform provider will provide the software solution to help get you up and running your very own e-marketplace. So here as you can see, the 8 CRM module that was shown by Desmond earlier. So not just that. So next, I want to show you here are some of the example template that we have prepared in advance to show you on how the eMarketplace looks like and how you wish to custom it accordingly. So for example, in this marketplace called Go Makan, so when I click on it, so here it comprises of numerous local food brands that wish to have their own loyalty program to engage further with their customer. With this platform, not only in helping do it for the contact tracing due to the new normal, as customer need to provide their contact detail when placing the order to receive notification in case their food is ready. So at the same time, merchant or shop owner will be able to identify all the customer that bought their merchandise through the portal or come to visit their shop. Because at the back we always compile the detail everything, and then when later on at the end of the day the merchant or shop owner can study it and learn their shopping behavior, why do they like to buy this product the most and so on. So imagine if you wish to set up your e-marketplace right now as shown in this Go Makan platform. Definitely one of the elementals that Desmond mentioned beside the platform provider, which is us. And then next will be you will assign an operator where they will responsible in preparing, planning, organizing, and leading the campaign, like adding all this promo here as shown on the screen right now. So here you can see that. So here are the example how it looks like at the back. So your operator do not need to have any coding knowledge. It just prepare the necessary material in the form of digital, like maybe the title, the name of the food, the description, and then some good looking picture. Then they can just with a few click of button, they just add the detail, attach it, and they just submit. Then the record will immediately posted and then show on the platform itself. So no coding needed, or you don't have to design the web page itself, as all the template is ready to go. So the UI at the back is quite simple, as you can see. Just need to prepare the material for it, and then post it, and it will immediately show on your eMarketplace platform. So here are some sample that you can see prepared beforehand. So when I click inside, let me show you. Like for example, this food, the non-halal food. So with the title, and then you can explain on what the food is, and then what it contain, everything, and then how you conduct the business and everything. So the name, telephone number, so all this is here. The area, and then once you decided, you can always call for order. You can, or if you decide to browse further, you can click the home button. So in case you are accessing from the mobile device itself, when you click this button, it immediately lead you to your phone. As you see that for desktop, it just, if in case I connected to my devices, it will ask me to sync to my device. So let's go back to the page. So in case user are interested to pay online instead, so here for example, some of the deal coming from different merchant, which is Danny Restaurant for instead. So I click inside. Okay, give it a second. Okay, sorry for the interruption. So let's say it's not just limited to just static images. So when I click this, people can not only static images, they can also click video and watch it. So I believe a lot of organization or company have created numerous video to advertise on their product. So here the video are showcasing how their product are being made. So here, what I wanted to show you is how exciting it is to watch a video. As you know, the images, picture itself alone tell thousands of words, but we firmly believe that the video can catch millions of heart. So, so as you watch the video, you will feel a bit hungry. So not just a video, so you also can have a look at the images. You can not just post one, but numerous of them. So this get the consumer exciting as they look at the food. It look very nice and good, and then they will start looking at the description and everything. So here is our meal rice. And then here you as shown earlier, they also can include the description what it is about. So here it's not showing it, but you can explain what it was made of, so that in case some might quite sensitive to egg ingredient, as some vegetarian don't eat egg, so you want to explain that on the matter. And then here you can see that there's both regular price as well the member price. So here it actually the system itself also included a reward program to encourage the user to join as a loyalty member. So instead of getting the regular price, if you want to, if you purchase as just a regular guest, but instead you can join as a member. So here I logging out. So we just click a button. They can join as a member. They just provide their name and then their telephone number. So here we verify if the user is legit or not. So because in this case, a lot of people like to use the same number, or maybe swap between the devices with the same number just to get a numerous discount offers. So the way we track is to make sure that there's no duplicate user, or there's no scammer that try to find a workaround to smart enough to fool the system. So, but since I already participate, I'm a member, so I just gonna log into my account. Just a second. Oh, can't remember. It's okay. Just let me register again. So even the person tried to re-register using the same number. So at most we just gonna renew the password. So just a second. While I'm waiting to receive my SMS. Oh wait. Okay. So now I join as a member. So let's get back to the product. So now, once I confirm all the detail, I can just add to cart. So awesome. The item is successfully, so it's just informing the consumer that this item is successfully added to the cart. So another thing here I like to point out is here the consumer, once they find something that is quite interesting, they want to share with their community or their friends, family, they can just click the share link provided button. So what this do is the way the earn reward is it considered as part of the reward program, is also known as affiliation reward, or commonly known as referral reward, where when someone click on your link, and then our backend will able to know that this person comes in through your referring. So when what it is, when the person bought this and make a transaction and is successful, this person will receive part of the commission as an initiative for recommending the friends to come to your portal to introduce to this food, so that you not only you gain more loyal customer, but you also wish to reward them for their contribution for bringing them in. And then so let me go to the card now. So as you can see, I received the member price as I already joined as the member of the Go Makan. So here, one quantity, the total price, and then as mentioned, in case you are your friends, if you are a vegetarian and you are very allergic to eggs ingredient products, so you can still say no eggs, so that the instruction will be provided to the chef so that he will find alternative material, or he will contact you to ask what you prefer, or give some option to choose from. So here, and I think the option the person can choose to dine in, delivery, or take away. So in this case, I will show you the delivery option instead. So then you can choose what kind is convenient for the delivery to come to your place. So I choose now. And then here, we integrated with the Mrs. Speedy, where they will responsible to deliver the food to your location. I say once you choose the Speedy, so the delivery point is not counted yet, as you need to provide your delivery address. So here you just key in your address. So as you can see, the delivery price now is counted. So based on the distance of the restaurant itself, the Romakan, where the omurice is made, it will count the price between the distance between the restaurant to the location that was input here. So then it will total the cost. So next, you can choose the payment that you wish to make. Okay. So in case the person give an invalid address, right, you will then able to calculate the cost, and then it will remind me before he proceed. So here I choose the web bank transfer, and then because I'll choose pay online instead of paying cash or credit card, because you want to keep the distance, especially during the new normal, to avoid close contact. So I choose okay. So next, once you confirm everything is in place, or the order, the price, everything, you can just place the order. Okay, as you can see, I receive a notification. So let's say that I'm the chef or cashier in restaurant right now. I receive this order. Now I can proceed, go and click on it, and then check on if the person already made the payment or not. So here, I'm gonna click cancel. Since this is a part of demo, so I'm trying to pay. Okay, so the order is cancelled. So it just will inform you the order cancelled. So however, in the back end, here the detail, everything, as you can see, the order, what time you place the order, and then well at the back end here. So me as a shop owner or the chef, I will come and have a go. So as you can see, all the detail already captured. So it's unpaid. So maybe after 5 minutes, it is still unpaid. The system automatically update it, and then it will mention to the shop owner that it's already cancelled, so that they don't have to keep coming back to check on it, and then they can then move on. But at the same time, they also can see what order they have placed, so that they can study this the food they love so much, so that they in the future they can make some plan some campaign, organize an event that's related to this merchandise or anything. So not just food, but it's also can do with the merchandise. So uh, so this is how powerful our e-market platform is quite simple and easy to use, especially for both operator as well as the merchant or the self owner. As if they have some confusion also, we always ready to guide them and Ghostman. So here all this platform, all this feature is now ready to roll with all the available CIM module as shown earlier, the 8 module, as well the services like the payment gateway and the delivery services. So the whole end-to-end ecosystem are available for you. Now you just need to figure out what sort of marketplace that you wish to start. You just have to know what specialty, just like what my colleague Desmond shared earlier. There are many types of e-marketplace. You do not need to compete with Lazada, and also you don't have to compete with like Shopee also, because they are sort of very big eMarketplace where they probably have a lot of merchandise or other brand or owner that are selling similar brand as yours that might overshadow your product, as you know human behavior or their nature is going for the cheapest. If they have 90% discount, of course they will go for the 90% instead of the standard pricing. So yeah, but instead you can start your own small or your specialty or your specific marketplace, as Desmond mentioned. For example, let's say you are already in the vegetarian food businesses, you can actually start the vegetarian marketplace that does not contain any meat, or it is entirely under your control. Or you can even start with pet e-marketplace to serve all the pet lover in this country or anywhere in the world, right? Because as you go online, you also gain audience from the global, not just your country only. So, or even toys, right? If you have kids that are growing, or you yourself is a big kids who love toys, you can actually start e-marketplace that are specific for toys as well. So you all this or you can also start with the e-marketplace for few services, where the service can range from training to cleaning to fixing your roof or plumber issue to your air conditioner. So all these niche very specific or specialized e-marketplace that you cannot find in Shopee or Lazada. So moving on. Okay, so that's for Go Makan. So another example I want to show you is here you can see as example that another e-marketplace that you can have by starting a mobile industry like car e-marketplace, or even a motorbike e-marketplace, or even a bicycle e-marketplace, as there are many people that been cycling in the country as well around the world nowadays. So if you decide to start with car e-marketplace, so this is how it looks and ready to be used. So here, as shown on the screen, you can what I was trying to say is, as the Desmond mentioned, also the e-marketplace can be B2B or can be B2C, or it can even be C2C, depending on how you wish to run your e-marketplace. Our platform is always ready for you to do the business. So in the screen, you can see that it's not just limited to vehicle sales, but it can also come with accessory, or it can also be insurance, or anything that got to do with the car services like service and maintenance or finance or registration. So with this, the user itself don't have to necessarily go to the on-site just to check on the detail and everything. They can just browse to the site just because of the new normal, people want to avoid the contact, and then you don't have to register on the spot. So you can just click the form and then provide your detail and then ask for more detail about the vehicle that you are interested in. So here, I'm just going to click on this car, the page, to see the sales. So you can see here. So as I click into the vehicle sales page, people can immediately start to filter what kind of vehicle they want to buy. Maybe they want to get a new vehicle if they have the income to do so. If not, they can always choose a used car to get a second-hand car instead, as they probably just want to look for just a temporary vehicle for the first few 5 years before they want to buy a new car the next coming years. So here they can filter what kind of brand they're looking for, maybe Jaguar, Kia, or Land Rover, or what kind of model they're looking, the model age. So once they complete the sorting, they can just click on the search, and then all the vehicle will show accordingly. So you can see here a line of brand for them to choose from. So it's very exciting. Okay, so So this is the ecosystem for the mobile industry. So when you set up a car eMarketplace, this is how it looks like. So you just put on the different brand that your shop own, and then people can just click on it and they choose what vehicle they are interested in. So next, not just that, we also work with a few NGO in the past that uh, we also have the eMarketplace platform for NGO to come in if they wish to start their digital NGO experience, where people can look for donation online. So as you know, a lot of NGO these days are still very, how to say, used to paper-based work. So here, as a new normal, people tend to avoid close contact. Now NGO can go online as well. So here, 24/7, the donation can come in where people can just click on it from around the world as is on the internet, and then it's virtual. So remember the three shift that Desmond talked about, like from physical to virtual. So the NGO can start moving from the paper-based to virtual instead. Now they don't have to touch anything. They can just, as long as they have internet, they have mobile device or desktop, they just can access it from here, and then they can start making donation. And then now, also emphasize on the from local. There's the second shift, which is the from local to global, as you know. So now it's not just limited to your country only. Now you are moving towards to the global, where everyone can, as long you share on your social media or you violate on the Twitter or other community, right? People see it, and then they are quite passionate about helping these people. If they are capable, they will visit this site, and then as they see, they will violate to others, and then more people coming in from around the world donate what they can what they can do. As they say also they might experience the same thing by people facing difficulty and so on. They wish to help these people. So here I fill in my detail and so on, and then here they can choose the donation type. So here we also have a facility in making it the payment is one-time payment. If they are capable of making a one payment like 1,000 ringgit or 5,000, 6,000 or more, or other than that, if this person although he just started to work and he don't have much income, or but then he wish to help these people, so instead of paying like huge amount, they can choose, instead they can contribute monthly, like maybe just like 10 ringgit, as it is also a part of contribution. Even 1 ringgit is capable of helping someone's life, making for the better. So here they don't have to worry about it, as they can just bind it to their credit card or their debit card. So every month it will charge 10 ringgit and so, and then our system will automatically generate the invoice receipt every month, and then let him know that they receive their funding, their donation, and how it is being used. So it may be maybe just like two months, and then depending, the people can always come back to renew how they want to do it. And then they can just submit the payment. So as you can see, now it's successful. So it's just not limited to not just donation. Let's say that the NGO receive funding in the form of merchandise item, not in the cash form. They don't know how to use it, because those items might not relevant to their organization. So instead, they can post it on their website as well to sell the item. So here you can see they can post the car, the shirt to convert it into cash as well, to help to raise fund, to help to provide for the needy. So So as you access to the global, since maybe some item might be quite expensive in the local, but in the global, people want to get something in return, they can just make a payment to get some merchandise instead of just donating the money itself. And then also they can share their events or the sponsor services product or sponsor event that they can help them to raise the fund. So you can see these are the numerous templates that we prepare. So that conclude my live demo on the start and operate your very own marketplace. So our platform is now ready for any business or entrepreneur that want to run their own e-marketplace. And we are very ready to be your partner. As for the cost, it is depend on how you wish to run it. We are very happy to partner with you. You can just leave your contact and we will have a discovery call with you and we can talk about it and go through all the requirement if needed, depend so that we can help to plan accordingly. So that's it for me. So now I will hand it over to the NC. So thank you for your time.
Let's put our hands together for Ted on his wonderful effort. Before we proceed with the Q&A section, I would like to remind again for those who still not join our GPN WhatsApp group, kindly join us using this QR code. If you have any question regarding our webinar, you may just send us a message to our GPN group. So now let's move to the Q&A section. Audience, if you have any questions, you can right away drop your question to our chat box and we'll be happy to answer for you. Or else you can even send your question to or your doubt to our GPN WhatsApp group. You can also unmute your mic to speak with us directly. So we have a question from La Yun Ken. He asks, is your system brand Ghostmap and any cost to join? Mr. Ted, can you help us to answer this question? Mr. Ted?
Okay, so so for those who want to have their own e-marketplace, they don't want to goes under the Ghost Map. Where we also have the free version where people can try out. So let me just share my screen just a bit. Just a second. All right. Okay, so you can see. So if for people that interested to begin their journey to have their own e-marketplace, we also have this free plan where it's worth 5,000 per year, so it's up to 1,000 franc. So here they can start with this first to experience it. If not, once they decide is suitable for their business, then they can add it to the money plan instead. Or other than that, if they want to have their own private cloud plan, like having their own brand, the website that they can control, hosted by them using the CRM and everything. So you can contact us for the customized solution. So as seen here. So hope that answer your question.
Thank you, Ted, for answering that question. So here we go, another question from Uyun Noroma. He asks or she asks, is e-marketplace the same with the website?
Yes, website itself, it can contain a lot of things. The e-marketplace can be part of it. like if you notice, if you go like WWF website, right? They not just sharing just event or the thing they had done in the past, but if you notice, they will have another tab which is the eMarketplace. That's where they sell all their merchandise that they have received through donation. So yeah, eMarketplace, it can be part of it, but website is a place where you will engage with your audience, with your customer, so that they get to know you better.
Uh, okay, thank you, Ted, once again answering the question. So we have another question from La Yun Ken again. So he asks, do we get buyer database if we are using your system?
Yes, you will get the uh only the detail that authorized by the buyer, like the contact number, the name. As you know, you saw when I placed the order, right, I had to give my name and my contact number regardless, because sometimes other people place the order, right, you want to contact, you waiting for them to kind of grab your food, but then he did not come, so you have to use the number to call the person. Or otherwise, the browser also offer us a way to track where the person is, like based on the IP itself, but the IP can be masked, so it's not necessarily true. So, but based on the IP, we roughly estimate where the person is, or then what devices, browser that he's using, and then what languages he was using that time. So those details are compiled in the form of dashboard where you can have access to, which is part of our CRM as well. So hope that answer your question.
So here come Yuyun Norma. He has another question. He said that if we already have a website, can you develop marketplace be integrated into the website?
Yes, what it appears is we will create another subdomain that will act as a page that redirect to your site. So you on your site itself, you just have another additional space so that you can put in the button, so that when person click on it, right, it will lead to the marketplace. It will be part of your domain. So we what we did is we just prepare the page itself only.
Thank you for that. I hope that answer your question. So if there is no more question or you don't have a question now, but maybe you might have a question later, you can always scan the QR code on the slide to join our GBN WhatsApp group to drop your question or message direct to us. So I hope all the Q&A section has answered all the questions for you and you understand, and hope our answer deliver to you. So thanks once again joining us for this afternoon. We hope you have enjoyed our webinar as much as we can enjoy hosting the webinar for you. So before I forget, you may, for those who still have not joined our GBN group, you also can join the GBN group by using the link that I provided on the website chat box. So you can join the group by scanning the QR code, or you click the link to join the group. So remember, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. And in every crisis, life's great opportunity. We look forward to seeing you again in our next webinar. So get the spirit up and stay safe, keep well, and we'll see you very, very soon. Thank you. Terima kasih. Yes.